In this tidbit, we're going to talk a little bit about loyalty and enjoying the ride. So if you don't know me, I'm Laura Turner. My maiden name is Tid, and these are my tidbits on life and how to find joy in everyday life. And if you do know me, you know I am a huge Patriots fan. And as a former cheerleader, I am very true to my schools and will always cheer for the teams that I cheered for: Northeastern, the teams I coached at Watertown, at Algonquin, and at Holy Cross. And I am loyal to my high school, Bethlehem Central in Del Mar, New York. And I very much support my teams all the time. I think it's really important to stay true to your team. The Patriots right now, I'm getting this out here on Super Bowl Sunday of 2026. And this is the first time the Patriots have been back in the Super Bowl since 2019. And I feel a little guilty saying that because I think we've been such an amazing team for the whole 2000s so far. And, it's gone in waves. And I remember being at a grocery store a couple months, last year, maybe the year before, and I was wearing my Pats sweatshirt because I am true to my team. I don't care if they win or lose. I love watching the Patriots play football. And somebody asked me, why are you still cheering for them? They're not winning anymore. And for me, it was never about winning. I came to Boston in 1986 or 1985, and 1986 is when they were in the Super Bowl for the first time. They played Chicago Bears, and I remember the Squish the Fish game that happened right around mid-season. I remember everybody having Squish the Fish written on their dorm windows. I never really paid attention to professional football. Some of my friends in high school, they were Giants and Jets fans, but I never really paid attention to it. But this was really exciting because we could go into the, it used to be a bar on Northeastern campus, but it's not, they got rid of it, and it was just kind of a lounge area. And so a bunch of my friends and I went there to watch the Super Bowl game, and that was my first actual paying attention to the Super Bowl. If you remember, they got crushed. The refrigerator Perry there, he just plowed right through us. It was a rough game, but it was exciting. And it took another 10 years before they were in the Super Bowl again. And this time they played Green Bay. And I remember being at Killington with our friend Rob, me and Bill, my husband, and Rob. We stayed Sunday night to watch the game, and it was really exciting. It was a lot closer, and it was just a fun atmosphere. And all leading up into that time frame, we would get together with our friends, before we got married, and we would always go and get together and watch the Patriots on Sundays. Usually it didn't end well, but this particular year, we made it to the Super Bowl, and it was exciting, and they lost again. And then it was another, that was 97, 4 years later, when Brady took the scene, and we won our first, I guess it was 5 years, the 2002 Super Bowl. And then the history has repeated itself. What I find different this year, and what makes me super excited, and to come out and say, I don't care if they win or lose. This season to me feels special. They have really bonded together, and they've really bonded with the community and embraced the community. And they are sticking with the loyalty of the New England fans. They are fun to watch. And it starts from the head down, right? Coach Vrabel, he just his enthusiasm to be there, and the excitement of how he pulls the players together. He's at the, in the tunnel after the game, applauding everyone, giving them a pat on the back, telling them we need to look ahead, but appreciating what they're doing, teaching them to be good humans on top of being good football players. And when they come out to speak, and when they have been winning through they're young men who are enthusiastic and excited to be where they're at. And it's so refreshing to watch. Yes, I know they get paid lots of money and all of that stuff. But they're a fun team. And I have thoroughly enjoyed, and I wanted this to be on public record, I've thoroughly enjoyed this season and watching them. And so no matter what happens today against the Seahawks, it's been a win, because every Sunday I'm excited to sit down and see like what's going to happen and how are they going to play, and what's the next step. I will miss it. Football is one sport that I will sit down through the season and actually pay attention to for the whole season. And so it's February 2026 right now. I can't wait till August when preseason starts again. I'm going to embrace the time. I'm going to embrace today. I'm currently in the process of making bread from my buffalo chicken dip, and I'm going to make a clam chowder that Pinterest tells me is popular in Seattle, but my cousin who lives in Seattle says it's not so much chowder as it is king crabs, or Dungeness crabs, and I'm not a fan of crabs, so I didn't get them. I'm going with a clam chowder instead because it covers both of us. Anyways, the point being, stay true to your teams, whether they win or lose. Stay true to your friends. Bring the excitement. How can you emulate Coach Vrabel whether you do good or bad? Like, give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your losses, and learn from them, and keep progressing forward. Each day is a new day to make a change. What you put into it is what you get out of it, and they're absolutely a product of that this season. And I think the more we try to emulate that, the better we're going to be, and the more fun we're going to have in the world. So get out, enjoy the game today. Thanks for listening. If this is helpful, please like and subscribe, and please share it with somebody else who you support and is doing a good job, and give them a shout of support. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great day. Let's go Patriots.